96 Rock, Bridget and Nick, time to talk some high school football. Lots of action going on in the tri-state this weekend. It's Friday Night Lights with Tom Gamble from In-Game Sports. Good morning, Tom. How are you feeling on this Friday leading into this holiday weekend?
Feel awesome, especially with the weather forecast for tonight, which looks spectacular. Again, we will take it. Now, we tried to help out Bridget. We put away the high school Uber because she was we really tried to help out people listening. But nonetheless, we thought Bridget and Nick's game of the week, 50-50 shot every week. Well,
yep.
She's 0-2.
You know what? I got broad shoulders, guys. Broad shoulders. I can handle this.
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah.
We'll get into that.
Not everybody starts off good at the beginning of the season. Ask all kinds of teams.
We'll get into the game of the week here momentarily, but let's get rolling. Let's give us a recap of last week's action in the Skyline Chili Crosstown Showdown presented by Mercy Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine and Meyer. We had Mason, who I picked, defeating Oak Hills last week. Break it down for us.
Well, Oak Hills really, they're coming off that year where they really turned the corner and thought they'd take the next step. But this is Mason, 8 straight playoff appearances, and Mason got them 27-14 at Oak Hills. So, I think tonight it's Oak Hills 0-2 at Coleraine 0-2. So we got a number of those games that we'll get to tonight that are kind of like, I know it's only week 3 this evening, but nonetheless, some critical games for the rest of the year. And we've got 2 good ones in the Skyline Chili Crosstown Showdown, inclusive of East Central hosting Moore. It's a little later kickoff, 7:30. That's a great interstate matchup. 2 of the best running backs in the region, Jordan Marshall of Moeller, a legitimate Mr. Ohio football candidate. He's committed to Michigan. And Josh Ringer, who's 4,100 yards, could be East Central's all-time leading rusher by the time it's all said and done. 9 touchdowns in the first 2 games. He's committed to Miami of Ohio, so that should be on display tonight, those 2 guys. And then West Claremont at Winton Woods, which is another good one in the ECC. Winton Woods, 34-5 the last 3 years, including a state title 2 years ago, and they won 13 straight league games. So we got 2 really good games tonight. And our picks, of course, Nick, you went with East Central tonight. Bridget, Bowler. And I think this is the top toss-up. I really do. Bowler's 1-1, but they've got a lot of talent. This should be a really good game.
Yeah, looking forward to that one. Again, like you said, huge interstate matchup right there. 2 of the top teams in the region. I'm still looking to go 3-0, though. I'm confident in Cousin Vinny's East Central in this one.
All right. We'll see, won't we?
We will see. We're going to make a pick for next week's game here momentarily. But, Tom, what are some of the other games we should be keeping an eye on going around the tri-state?
Yeah, we'll take a look at some interesting twists already in week 3. How about Lakota West at Fairfield? Lakota West still looking for its first touchdown. Fairfield loser of 2 straight close games. I mean, these are 2 of your perennial teams in the CMC. They're 0-2, but don't be surprised. I mean, that they're going to turn things around. Plenty of season left. How about Lakota East, John Kitna's team? They're 0-2. They're at 2-0 Princeton. That'll be tough. I mentioned Oak Hills and Coleraine. And boy, what a race it's shaping up in the Eastern Cincinnati Conference. Winton Woods, the defending champion, and you've got Kings, undefeated to this point, Anderson and Milford. They all could be going into next week 3-0, and that's shaping up to be a heck of a race. Got some big games in Northern Kentucky. Cooper, which looks like one of the best teams, but they can never seem to get by Boone County rival Ryle. They're at Ryle this evening. Beechwood's 2-0 under new coach Jay Volker. They're at Dixie Heights, just down Dixie Highway. Covenant Catholic at Simon Kenton. Poor SK, they went down to Woodford County last week. Lightning kiboshed that game, and they were the second of 2. I think they drove down to Woodford County and got back about 1:30 in the morning without playing a football game.
Nice.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
And then Lawrenceburg tonight is at Milan over in Southeast Indiana. Again, some good games. And I want to bring up Withrow because we'll get to them momentarily in one of the games next week. But, boy, they're off to a good start. They're very talented. There are some really good football teams, as always, in the region this year.
Yeah,
Sounds
you'd
that
love
way.
to see it. Lots of action going on tonight. But right now, time to make a pick for next week and let you, the listener, get in on the action. It's Bridget and Nick's Game of the Week. This is where we pick a game for next week's Showdown game, and you can vote on the 96 Rock Cincinnati Facebook page. You can go with Team Bridget or Team Nick. Use hashtag contest in your comment, and you could win tickets to that game and a prize pack provided by Tom and In-Game Sports. That includes a Skyline Chili gift card and a Meyer gift card, and it will get you all game ready.
Yes, and here's the deal. Because Monday we will not be here.
Yeah.
We will make the announcement of who's going to win this prize pack on Tuesday at 9:15. So it gives you an extra day of voting as well.
Perfect. Tom, what is the matchup for next week?
Well, don't forget, Nick, you get 4 tickets to the game, too. That's important, too, because we want to get you there to see it.
Yeah. See, that's why I usually do this part. Just saying.
Well, at least you can get something right. So, anyway.
Oh, God, I really love talking to you.
I know you do. We've got 2 big games next week, but we're going with Anderson at Milford for our game, for the contest, for the Showdown game experience. Get Anderson at Milford. We've also got St. Xavier at Winton Woods. I'll tell you right now, Withrow. Well, Winton Woods on the mind for tonight. St. X at Withrow. Great setting there at Withrow. Off to a 2-0 start there. And St. X might be the best team in town. So we've got 2 really good ones next week. But for our purposes, Anderson at Milford. So, Bridget, ladies first. Who do you like?
I'm going to be honest. I don't really have an allegiance to either of these teams. So I'm going to go with the team that's more fun to say, in Milford. So that is going to be my choice.
All right. Bridget got Milford. That means I get Anderson. I'm down with that. Let's go.
Well, here's what I would tell you. You know why she doesn't have an allegiance? She probably can't find either because they're on the east side.
I mean, I know what exit to get off of, but that's as far as we go. Yeah. I'm throwing up my W as we're talking right now. Sticking with Milford, which is an upside-down W, by the way.
Yeah.
It all seems very logical to me.
I can't even respond to that. We'll just move along. Now, tonight, if you can't make it out to beautiful St. Leon, Indiana, or to Winton Woods, we've got you covered tonight at X-Town Showdown on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. We're doing something cool tonight. We have an honorary captain each week. We've got 2 Skyline Chili owners. Dave Deddens of the St. Leon Skyline Chili will be the honorary captain for the Moeller East Central game. And Stan Townsend, a big supporter of Winton Woods out there in Forest Park, he'll be the honorary captain for that game. So that's kind of cool tying in Skyline. And
yeah.
Who doesn't love them from Skyline? I got to go get my second cup today, too.
Nice.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah, there you go. All good.
I love it, Tom. It's always a pleasure, no matter what Bridget says, talking to you each and every Friday morning, getting us caught up on all the high school football action. Again, X-Town Showdown on all the socials if you want to follow along for daily content. And Tom will do it again next Friday, and hopefully I'll be undefeated still in our game of the week.
Well, you guys have a great extended holiday weekend. I'm getting a little nervous when I call in and you're both laughing because you're singing a song about me. I don't know whether to be delighted about that or very paranoid. But no, it's always great catching up.
Nothing but love, Tom Gamble. Nothing but love.
Yeah, I can feel it right through the phone line. No question. You guys have a great holiday weekend.
You as well.